Hey everybody, how was your Thanksgiving? Mine was kind of gobble gobble. I actually made a turkey and it was juicy. It wasn't dry like we had expected. Um, but we just kind of picked at it, and I don't even know if I made a video about it or not. But um, the fun news is David got me that VR, and it was a blast until I started to feel sick. And he couldn't play it either because he would feel really sick, so we ended up returning it. So in the meantime, I ended up finding a camcorder that I wanted instead of having just the regular um, webcam that I have that I use. I had planned on, I made another channel, and I planned on using the camcorder and going around and being able to um, record our puppies and my bearded dragons and the cats if I can find them. No, they're around. But you know what? I planned on doing some fun things with that, and I splurged, $100. It was 4K. Um, I thought I was getting a pretty good deal. So I got home and plugged it in and was waiting for it to charge and was watching videos and uh, learning about it, how to work it. So when it was time that I could just grab it and go, um, you know, go around the house, do videos for my friends back home, um, for whatever reason, and for doing this too, it would have been nice to have a camcorder to do web my webinars. No, they're not webinars, but my videos. So I read through everything. I got everything all set up, and my borderline kicks in. This is $100 piece of shit. For one thing, the first app for it, and I'm still trying to calm down, and I didn't even take a Xanax because I'm trying to self-soothe. Fuck, whatever that means. So, the first app was outdated and not up to date, and I couldn't use it on my phone. The second app wasn't even in English, so I couldn't even read what it said. So I let it charge for quite some time and was reading the instructions, and it's like, yeah, you gotta download, this app. Okay, I'll do that. No. The second one, I uninstalled that one. The second one, I installed it and I couldn't read it. And I'm like, imagine that. I only speak one language, and whatever that was isn't one of them because it wasn't English. So I was high and mighty pissed off because I set the whole thing up. I had it charging. I couldn't wait to make a video and have it so I can wander around the house and, show things off. Shit. So, yeah, I never really recognized my borderline. I did this time. If I couldn't get my money back, that thing would have went flying across the room. It was so ridiculous. I mean, I've got probably a dozen light bulbs, um, 4, 8, I can't count. We've got our whole house, almost every light possible, including 9 on the bearded dragon. Um, our thermostat, anything I can possibly make into is smart. Our thermostat is smart, so I can turn the heat up when I get cold. But I just was highly irritated, and I'm like, I'm gonna do my video while I'm irritated, because I'm gonna itch my head. I'm gonna do what I want. Um, I'm pissed because now we gotta take it all the way back to Walmart. And then I was looking at Best Buy for something, and they're outrageous. And I'm not from here, so I don't even know where to look. Maybe like Staples or Office Max or something like that will have, something that I can work with. Because I like being able to, show off my gremlins. Um, they're pretty decent. Um, and then, on top of that, sure, the bearded dragons are in their enclosures, but David built the enclosures, and he got better with time to where the last one was, oh, shit. What didn't help was I haven't slept since, I think today's Sunday? Today's Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. I haven't slept in like 2 days. It is Saturday? I thought it was Sunday. I thought I read somewhere that it was Sunday. And then I didn't sleep. And then I decided to get myself... Here, I show you. Gosh, I don't even know if I can show you. It's that big. It's like 32 ounces or something like that. Well, it got to be 10 degrees overnight. And before that, it was a little warmer, but not a lot. So I was freaking cold. So I usually have my decaf iced coffee, but I decided I'm going to have some cappuccino. So I filled that son of a bitch up and drank it all night long. And I don't do caffeine. So that probably has something to do with me staying up a little bit too late. I woke up and I don't remember what I was gonna do. Now I'm talking about it. That doesn't help. I was gonna do something, and then I was gonna go back to bed. I never made it. I still didn't pay bills because I've learned not to pay bills on the weekends, because you pay them on Friday and then your bank account looks all screwed up, or they didn't take it. They don't take it until Wednesday, and it's like, with us being on disability, every nickel counts. And we don't know what to get each other for Christmas. So I'm like, well, I'd like a camcorder. I used to have one, but oh my god, this thing. It just got the best of me. I hardly ever get angry, but I think David, he said he was going to take it back for me, but I think that was to escape me. It's just, it isn't even the angry, it's the angry, but it's the disappointment. It's like, oh, there's one left. I look online, there's one left. Oh, I want it. So, I called, and he's like, yeah, we got a whole bunch of them. I just put a whole bunch of them down there. And I'm like, sorry, I'm super tired. And when I'm tired, I'm like a 2-year-old and I rub my eyes. But the guy's like, yeah, I just put a bunch down there, and there's a whole bunch. So we got there. I'm like, well, it's black, and he's like, there's 3 of them here that's black, and then I'm like, well, it's this, and he goes, I got 2 of them here that are that, and I'm like, well, if you give me a second, I'll come and I'll show you, because they're all standing by the case. Wait a minute. Oh, I had a scooter because my knee's been acting up, and we bought me a cane. I took a shower, and I know, yay, finally. But what happens is I get itchy scalp. It's not dandruff. It's just itchy. And I guess if I itch it long enough, oh, if I itch it long enough, my leg will start to thump. Like Thumper. I have a tattoo of Thumper on my chest, or over my heart. And it took me a long time to realize it was over my heart. And, God damn it. I forget that time's out. But I'm going to go. I've had enough of this day. Everything was pretty good. And then I had to have an episode, and right now I just need my music. Music cures me and my ugliness. I think borderline personality disorder is ugly, and that's just the way it is. I'll put my channels down in the comments. See, I'm starting to fall asleep. How come every time I get on here I start to doze off? It's like, why? Because I turn my heater on, and it makes me nice and toasty. So, I'll see you tomorrow. It's a daily thing, the daily grind. So, I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. We're supposed to get snow, even though we never get what they say. I mean, we had tornado warnings like every day this summer, and it would just go around us or through us. No, not through us, but around us. And I'm not complaining because that's one of my fears. So, alright, well, I know I gotta scratch my head. Shampoo probably helps dry it out, and then the weather helps dry it out, and it feels crispy. Oh, I should tell you about the chicken I made last night, but I won't, because this isn't a cooking channel, and I'm not a foodie. I just throw it all in the pot and hope for the best. And I call it Take Me Out Chicken, because if it's shitty, you're taking me out to eat. So, you have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.